Thank you.
Thank you. Y'all have a good one.
You too.
Well. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. Oh, that I've had like 3 people in a row that interrupted me here. Hold on. Everybody always comes in right before we start. What are you doing? Stop that. Okay. We gonna finish what I was doing. It's basically washing my hands. Back now. I'm back. And my Pop-Tart. And my closest 50-ish friends. How is everybody? Well, only 28 right now, according to that thing. It's alright. It's alright. A lot of ins and outs. What's up, Rune? James Randolph, Nate G. Yeah, I was making sure we were still voluming there. Curto, I caught it before we went live. The mic was dead. So I was able to fix it in the nick of time using superior streaming skills. James Randolph, happy birthday to your wife. What's up, Barry? You were not late to the party. You were early to the party. You're there. What's up, Anthony? Dang it, Wes in the house. Mr. T, what's up? What's up, Chevy Dude? Dana Reed. Lynn, good morning to you. What's up, Joseph Douglas? What's up? Dallas, good morning. Steven's Eyes. Devo, what's up, Jimmy? Jimmy Ferreira in the house. MSC. Zoe. Alright, George Blair, what's up? I'm not sure the Aloha board gave themselves enough awards at Orlando. It reminds me of that video that I'm one day going to get around to. It just requires a lot, you know, and I just don't have time to deal with it. But for something related to that, that's hilarious. I'm never going to get any awards because no, sorry, I don't really need them. I don't really need them. I have my own. We'll put it that way. I'll award myself. Dang it, West got me one official award. What was it? Something about using a fishing pole. Okay. One day we'll have that video. Willard, what's up? Like, new ideas pop up and then it's like, it just gets left by the wayside. It's hilarious in my mind anyway. If I could just take my mind and like make it automatically into a video, that's when AI will really be useful. Like, I don't have to do anything. Just sit there and be like, and then out plops a video exactly what I'm thinking. It'd be wonderful. You know, Kane Husky, what's up? Yeah, what is the coolest thing you saw at Aloha, George? Backpatting party. Yeah, hit those thumbs up. What's up, Ian? Oh, you're early today. You're early today. KSP will have best lettered keys with an additional side bidding. And Tom has a Demont Plus. Wow, really? I was kind of wondering when he was going to do that. Demont Plus. KSP's good stuff. Will have best letter keys with an additional side bidding. So their own high security. Subaru ignition on the bench. Ugh. Subarus suck all the way around. Is that the AC you can hear? Yes. The ACs in the South are all like, oh my God, this is too much. This is too much. There's been, knock on wood, a relatively good parking jobs out there today. Oh, we don't have one camera up because it's dead, but you know, got an incoming. Hello.
Hey, how are you?
Good.
I always use y'all.
Yes, sir.
Man, I had a single key to my '06 Expedition Ford.
Mm-hmm.
It's in that car somewhere, but I cannot find it. So I need a key to crank my car. I don't need anything.
SE lock and key. We do not. Thank you. So we don't come out and make car keys.
Well, how do we?
You could try Jackson Safe and Lock, maybe.
I mean, y'all don't make them.
We don't come out to and make them.
But you have to come out. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, you'd have to. That's the only way.
Use my VIN number.
No, not on that. You have to have somebody come to the car and program it, probably too. Jackson Safe and Lock, maybe.
Were y'all that company one time?
No.
No. We've used them since they 100 years.
Yeah. They're still down there off High Street, but yeah.
Behind like that station.
So the Honda dealership, yeah. I think they come out and do it.
Okay. Well, hey, you had their number.
I don't offhand. No, they should be on Google though.
Yeah, but I got this old shitty phone. Look, it's flip. I can't Google. Can you Google it for me? I'll always give you my business.
Yeah.
Jackson Safe and Lock. I wonder if they're open today. I guess they are probably. The keys.
The only number that comes up is
I remember 601. They still call Jackson Safe and Lock. Who knows?
From what I understand, yeah.
I mean, my daddy had his shotgun. They re-blued his gun a long time ago. Model 12.
No, that would have been here.
Huh?
That would have been here.
Yeah, okay.
A long time ago we did,
a long time ago.
Well, their website's expired. Let me see if they come up on Google Maps.
Have you ever seen a little portable, it's called a Wi-Fi modem?
Yeah.
What I do is can I put that in my USB and be able to use my computer in my car? Is that what it helps you? What do I use it for?
No, that's for your house usually. They may have a car version.
I have Wi-Fi at the house. But if I wanted to sit in my car, I'm off, say, a mile or two and use my computer, would it help me at all? Or what do they make? What do you buy to be able to use computer and get, pick up the internet?
That would be a Wi-Fi thing. The people you get your internet from should be able to help you set it up. I'm actually not finding a great number for them.
Don't worry about it. I tell you what, I can run next door. I bet Trey's got a little laptop or something back there.
Well, I'm on Google and I don't see any phone numbers for them on there. So
I think I looked them up the other day.
Try 353-4226.
353-4226.
It's the only one I see.
Okay, I'm gonna dial it.
Well, yeah, I mean, you can.
I hate this trouble. These things are more trouble. 353-4226. Is that what you found?
Mm-hmm.
What's your first name?
Jason.
Jason. Let's see if I can get anybody. But I'm headed back home, man.
If this is a Locksmith emergency, press 1. If this is a safe or safe-related emergency, press 2.
This is not open. The remote, man. It's just phone. Hello, sir. Is it safe and locked?
Yes, sir.
Jackson Safe and Locked?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Well, I needed a key made. I lost my single key to crank my car. You do that?
Well, our key cutting machine is down. I can give you a guy's name and number that can come do it, but right now all we can do is like a second.
Okay. All right. Well.
Hold on 1 second.
Okay.
Can we text you the number?
Yeah, you could. I can take it down. If you.
All right, let me pull his name up.
Okay. What is
His
it?
name is Brandon.
Brandon.
601
All right.
308
All right.
9116.
9116. Brandon is his first name, right?
Last name is Ainsworth.
Brandon Ainsworth. All right, sir. Hey,
Yes, sir.
I'll give him a ring now.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
I'd rather you not call every locksmith in my store. If you wanna go and give them a call, then you can. But I've got business to tend to here.
Oh,
so.
yeah, I'm going to get out of here.
Yeah, no, I appreciate
What
it.
you're saying, what to me is something about you got somebody I could call that you refer.
Yeah, I don't know that other guy, so I'd give him a call.
Okay. I guess you got a ton of it.
I do. I'm working on stuff right now. You have a great weekend. I hope you have luck with it.
All righty. See you soon.
All righty.
I'll be back when I need something.
Okie doke. Yep.
Bye-bye.
Eyes up, y'all! Oh my God. Your SE lock and key. We don't come out to do that. 09. You have a copy, you just need an extra one? No, sir. You'd probably have to have somebody come to the car. Yeah, we wouldn't be able to help you with that. We don't, no, sir. Try to find an automotive locksmith that does nothing but that, and they can come out and help you with it. All right. You said it wasn't working, though. If you make a copy of a non-working key that doesn't work well, it's not going to work correctly. Still, or worse. What year model is it? Oh nine. Oh nine what? Okay, hold on. Okay, is it able to turn at all? Oh, okay. So those are 75 plus tax. Those are 75 plus tax. Yes, sir. It has a transponder chip in it, so it has to be cut on a transponder chip and programmed into your car. Which you do yourself, but that's the price of the key. No, I know that guy. He's Mr. Transponder around here. Good for him. 75 for that key? Yeah, in fact, I need to. Yeah, I mean, damn. Where's my hat? Fucking hell, I need to get it ready, don't I? Where's my hat? We have to do, shit. Lock force, assemble, like 15 minutes ago. My hat. I don't know, I haven't seen that in a while. It really would have boggled that dude's mind if I would have said, well, I can copy your shitty key and it'll probably be shitty and cause problems, or for X more amount, but since he was having a problem with just the $75, I figured he wouldn't want to go for the extra code cutting charge on that too. For a key? It was like somebody called me the other day, and there was somebody who was semi-knowledgeable in my business world, and the dude was like, he had a toolbox, I think, and he's, blah blah blah, how much is it to get this key made for it? I've got this little lock in my hand. He kept stressing that, and I was like, they start at 18 depending on the key, and it could go up to like 25, which includes 2 keys. For this little bitty lock, he was on the phone, for this little bitty lock, I was like, yes sir, for that little bitty lock. And then the dude was like, oh, okay, I understand. And the other guy that was here, the customer, just laughed like, yeah, yeah, that's, just because it's smaller, just because it's a key, it should be cheap, right? It's small. Yeah, I don't know what the hell. Oh, here's my hat. Shit, it's sitting right here. Shit, why am I cussing so much today? I should get this extra embroidered and put not Frank right here, right? Not Frank, and then Frank. So today, I noticed that my, let's look at this real quick. Have we missed anything? What are we doing here? I gotta look at something real quick, because this just came in. Y'all were just now talking about this Aloha thing, and this is, I don't know how they would have gotten this out. Didn't Aloha just end last week? Maybe this is just like the precursor to it. What all is this? Access control trends. I was chastised for last week, or chastised myself for not wearing a hat while I was reading things. Access control, access control, access control. You know, 100% when somebody says, should I be a locksmith now? 100% of the answer should be, like, you should get into access control. SE lock and key. Say again. And Fondren across from Walker's Drive-In. Across from Walker's Drive-In, do you know where Fondren is? North State Street, right north of UMMC Hospital. 3003. I can barely hear you. Say it again. Like a house key? They start at $2.75. Depends on the key. Uh-huh. Wes was prank calling. Let's see. I'm gonna guarantee you there's a WW article in here. Ain't nothing good to read in these magazines anymore. Yeah. This product's blah blah blah. You look at me. I have a new black suede powder Adams Wright 8800. I mean, that's kind of good, and kind of because everything's going black now with the aluminum storefront door world. Any new dark storefront is black, not 10B anymore, or dark bronze, or whatever you want to call it. So much for that color. Guess we're stuck with black now. It makes you think, how come they didn't always start with black? Why was there ever a 10B? I mean, Schlage had black back then. There was black, but how come it was never as popular? Because I've still got some of the old, small B100 style deadbolts in black. So it was crappy black. Maybe it was just because they couldn't get the process down. School security. I was just notified that one of our schools that I'm at all the time is building a $1 billion add-on next year. Gabillion. A gabillion. There's a mag for that. I never really got into those little guys. These little clampy. Yeah, I see them often, but I don't like maglocks, so I never really pushed maglocks anyway. But these that I've seen, I always thought when they introduced them things back then, I remember that. I remember when these came out, and we were like, that thing ain't gonna work on Mississippi soil because of the shifting and stuff that we go through. And it's mostly true. I've only seen them on a few doors. So, Lockmasters takes Vegas. Are you doing the Aloha show? Wait, 21st through the 23rd. Oh no, we're not there yet. Lockmasters will be in Vegas. Hey, now, Locksmith Association, Alabama Locksmith Association. That's in a whole third world to me. Did it look like this, George? You still here? Did it look just like this? Tell me. If it didn't look just like this is false advertising. On your word. Yay or nay? Did you look out over wherever this was and see this exact view? If not, everything here is bullshit. Outdoor defense option for $98.99 Von Duprin. Designed to safeguard against moisture temperature variations and corrosion. I thought stainless steel did that anyway, but what do I know? Oh, look at all the smart locks. Camden preload rim strike. Meep. Meep. Alarm lock MVP easy access. Easy access app. Locksmith can now earn incremental monthly service revenue from every door. I've done a lot of trilogies, but I really never did any of the network stuff. Nobody ever wanted to pay that much money for it. Compared to, you know, doing it another way. Omnia Industries, Omnia, Electric Omnia. Oh God. Oh God. Oh my God. Don't tell me they put a thing in a handle set. You can't see it because it's dark. They should have chose like a, you know, brass one to show that off, but oh God. Ew. You know, there is room for it on those big handle sets. I bet that thing costs $2,000. Indicator lock. Indicator lock. Indicator locks. My question is when are they going to make an indicator lock that's less expensive than having the customer pay and put in a deadbolt above the door? Because last I looked, they were still fairly expensive as hell. Oh, Stratec GM license fobs. That's new to 2025. Has added additional GM licensed. Okay. Right, Wedgeco latch depressor. Putty knives. Look, you can buy putty knives. Special putty knives from the locksmith industry. Oh, tales from the trade show floor. So I just got this. So did they? No, that's 2024 pictures. Okay. Oh, those are 2025 pictures. Lockley Pro at ESX 25. Wait a minute. That's a different show. Ugh. Add KSP. Not really a whole lot to read, y'all. There's no good comments like we have in actual old magazines. Whatever. I'm not gonna mistreat it because I keep them. Because one day I'll come across the older version of something like this in 20 years. But it still won't be nearly as fun as reading excerpts from TNL 1990 when they would put your comments in there. For those of you who weren't here during our heavy Jason Reed's days. This was about computers. Techni tips. GM tumbler decoder tool. DIY. You know, it's funny. I just had a comment from Tom King on my 1940 whatever GM ignition, and it said that I should not be sharing technical videos. We have too much information out to the masses. So I shouldn't be posting technical videos, y'all. I think I'm just going to have to quit YouTube. Or just post dumb videos? Is that what I'm supposed to do? But it's funny when you go to click on Tom King's channel, he has videos from like 3 or 4 years ago, like cloning super chips for Hyundais. Wait a minute. Aren't Hyundais the most stolen car right now in America? Jason, they are, I believe. Pretty much they're still up there with Kia and Hyundai. But watch out for them 1946 people that are going to take the ignition out and go to all that work just to make a key for it and put it back on. Yeah. It's funny. I laughed about that one. We should bring back this magazine. I definitely don't want to get into the magazine business, but this style was like actually useful. Compared to that, it's just all ads. Like even the articles are ads. If not for a product, for a specific person. And you know, I advertise, Google whatever, but there's a lot of good information in here. I mean, it tells you like it was. Like, how to do shit. Why is the number 5 detonite? This is an ad. Thank you, Silka. Not just an ad, but you know what? Silka says, hey, I'm going to buy Silka keys because I read this article saying how to deal with it and showing you exactly what to do to deal with it. By the way, we have a nice key machine that'll work for that. Whatever happened to them days? Did I not I didn't pull the thumbs back. Saturday, nothing but auto calls. One class I sat next to the CEO for Hudson. I helped her with picking locks. Yeah, they put the sign up. If I get a camera up front, I'll show you. It's Louise's. We don't have cold drip. I kind of went on a cold drip purge. I kind of slacked off for a couple of weeks. I don't know. I was starting to get a little bit burnt out on it. So I'm just gonna, amp myself up and get back to it soon. Trilogy PDL 3000 for $2. Good lord. What's up, Mike? Yeah, they do retail for like that much money. That's crazy. Crazy. Advertorial. I mean, I get it. That's the only way to pay the bills is to advertise when you're talking about magazines. Just need somebody that wins like the billionaire lottery to fully fund a magazine for, 100 years and pay all the people. Well, that also is what happens when you have 30 people on payroll making X amount of dollars. It is. It's not really, no. I've tried that. Apparently you can drink cold drip hot, but you can't get it at MS Cold Drip. Even though I'm not drinking it, you can still order it at mscolddrip.com. This is coffee from the house. It's regular, but we do McDonald's coffee. You can order it in a big container like the Folgers, but McDonald's instead. The dark roast. And then I have an espresso machine that I fill up and then it's like half and half. Half espresso, half coffee. Woo! Louise's is going to be a piano bar jazz club / karaoke rooms. Piano bar jazz club / karaoke rooms. What's up, Whittier? Come up to aluminum doors where the old eskers are stuck. Like flathead? Wait, which part of the door? Wait, are you talking about taking the hinge? The hinge? The hinge? Or door closer? You know, I've bought impact wrench. Did I pull the phones back? I didn't. Son of a bitch. Or did I? No, I did. Aside from lubricant and like I've got a vessel screwdriver that you hit and it, you know, it acts like an impact. I have a 12 volt. I don't have anything bigger than a 12 volt because you really don't need anything in the locksmith world bigger than a 12 volt, honestly. Unless you're mounting safes and stuff like that. Not that, but in the general locksmith world. Flatheads, they can weld themselves to the other. Certainly can. It can be a pain in the ass. I don't know the real answer to that besides, you know. On the bottom of the door. What's up, Kevin K? So yeah, I've got a vessel driver that, flathead that I use that. So you know that you're supposed to be able to hit it, and the Japanese directions show it twisty motion of the shank, but you can't see it do that. It's not like a traditional impact where you hold an impact and whack it. But the problem with that on a glass door is a glass door. You can't really do a whole lot of freaking whacking, right? So that's kind of the biggest problem with that. Usually I'll go at it, you know, and like try to whack the screw. This way it does cause inadvertent scratches when it lets go. Just kind of got to be careful with it. But the problem with like the traditional mini sledge and handheld, true handheld impact type thing that turns just a bit when you hit it is you got to hit it hard enough to make it turn, right? And that doesn't work great on glass doors. I get you. It's a pain in the ass dealing with it. There's a lubricant and irritatingness. Now, if it's attached something and you can like crank down on it on another one that's right by it to make it pop up. And of course, don't forget the twin grip pliers and the engineer style pliers if it's got a head that you can grab. Those do come in handy. Those mostly for me come in handy when you get the strip screws on the house. I had a house yesterday. It was like I opened a box of worms, took a strike off, the frame started cracking just from age, and I was like, "Oh snap!" You know, the whole. Oh God, what did I do? What did I do here? Ended up mounting an ANSI plate on a residential frame because of how the wood was all messed up, and when I drilled a pallet, drilled an effing pallet hole of the right size for ANSI screw, Remember, thin wood frame, and it had a almost too long for a 3-inch screw gap between them. Old 60s, 50s house. So even using a 3-inch screw, the tip of my screw is only going to be going in the subframe like that. Forgot what I was talking about, but I drilled the hole and I screwed the ANSI screw in, and a crack came up. Not from, normally a crack comes up from you not drilling the hole correctly, and it comes up from the center screw. No. This crack came up from beside the screw, a good 1/4 inch away, and just went all the way up the frame. As I was tightening it down, it just separated a little more. So it found its own crack in the wood that had been there. Totally not my fault, but when I screwed in and forced that metal into the wood, it caused it to not literally crack, but a separation. It was like a little thin hairline separation. So pissed about that. Can't really do a whole lot of whacking. We need to collect all these sayings. Yeah, I've tried the rubber band trick. It's not. It helps in certain situations. Hammering it. Well, if we're talking flathead screws, you really are kind of effed, right? You can't do a whole lot aside from drill it out, and that's just a pain in the ass, especially if you're talking about bottom of the door stuff. Like, I'm envisioning you talking about maybe old door kicks that are attached to a door that you're having to replace. That's an irritant, because you're right there on the ground, and you may not even be able to get your hand, depending on which screw you're going for. You may not even be able to get to the screw well. Yeah, I gave up rewinds last year because of the lack of interest. So I did get this though, y'all. We're gonna have to make up a setup for this. I've been wanting to do this for so effing long. Oh. That's right. I got a level deadbolt finally. Woohoo! Boop. Look at that. It's magnetic. Every time I did that before, it would go in. It's not going in. I think it's set to, I don't know, the customer gave it to me and was like, it's trash. It unlocks by itself all the time. Okay. I don't know if it'll go out by itself or not. So, we get to kick. I didn't have to spend $200 on my own. I seriously was going to for a video, just because I've been curious. Really didn't want to. But, oh, there it goes. Oh. Whoa, that's some quality stuff right there. Try that again. Oh, it went, maybe it's because of how I'm holding it. Why are you... Maybe that's what she meant by it was unlocking by itself all the time. Well, that'd be funny if somebody came up and kicked the door and it unlocked. Or just, like, beep. Damn it. It started to do something. Y'all thought McNally was badass. I'm going to smack this thing to get it open. Yeah, I'm going to kick this sucker, though. We are going to find out once and for all. No, annoying. What will happen? The first thing that I think will happen. So we've got some We got bolt wiggle right there. It's 100%, 98% gonna just shear off right here. Let's take this out and look at it real quick prior to killing it. It's actually a decent thickness. Where's my micrometer? 0, 0, 0 it out. This will all be in the video. 0.056, 0.056, 0.0565, 0.0565. Hold up. You know what? I need to charge this real quick. So, when you take this guy apart, one of two things is going to break. Push in on the bottom, just like that, and then this guy's magnet tools to that. It like snaps on. It's kind of a magnet in there. But if you're never taking one of these apart, it installs just like a. Hold on, let me grab a screwdriver. Yeah, I got a screwdriver. Like a cylindrical lock. And you're like, what do you mean it's cylindrical? Like a cylindrical lock is how it installs. Brains of it are right here. Battery is obvious. They do some of them come with extensions for the battery to make it a longer bolt. So this is what I expect will damage. Number one, if you apply any force to that at all, it's gonna stop working completely. Like just this separate this right here. So if you unscrew this little screw, this is on the inside. All right. So cylindrical lock prep. Contacts in here. Did you see that pop out? Ooh, the fuck. Okay, that is metal. So, yeah, you put this in, kind of like it's kind of a cross between a cylindrical lock and a lorry deadbolt installation. Put this in there, slide this in, boop, tighten that screw down to hold it, and then assemble your deadbolt. So, super easy to install for the most part. Once you've done it once, you're like, eh. Shut up! Trying to film here. There's contacts inside the screw holes, y'all. So this has to. Look at that. You know, I never noticed that about those. So those have to contact that, I guess, to operate. I may have a bajizzy. Weird. Never noticed that. Hey.
Hey, how you doing?
Good.
Good. Can you fix this back on my keychain?
No, once they start coming apart like that, they're broken. And it's broken in half.
It's not broken in half, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It was bent like that.
So where's the other part?
No. You've got both parts. It's broken in half. It just hadn't come totally apart yet. So you're gonna have to
take back to the dealership.
Yeah, I mean, I snapped it back in, but be careful. It'll pop back out. But I mean, I don't know how long it's gonna last like that because it'll just pop out on you. But
okay, then.
yeah,
I appreciate that.
Yeah, you might want to check with Aloha during the week. Aloha down at Weston Fortification.
Oh, okay.
she can make them too. So
What about the dealership?
yeah, you can go to the dealership.
Right.
Yeah,
Okay.
you got backing from the dealership.
Right,
So
okay. I just wanted to check because I was right here.
yeah,
Okay, thank you.
thank you. Actually, that's probably very similar to this. Oh no. Totally different remote. I have a shell for a different one, but I know I don't have the shell for that one. Duct tape. Drop a little glue down on your remote head. I still carry around mine that has no buttons at all on it for Kim's vehicle. I just have to use the key and set the alarm off and then crank it to stop the alarm. I've got a replacement one over there, but I haven't gotten around to taking it down to Aloha and getting her to cut it for me. I'm just using an excuse to buy a cutting machine one day. Someone come. Yeah, I was trying to consider that with a mortise cylinder version. Yeah, you're not changing the cylinder out in this guy. I don't know. There's a rubber after we kick it, because I don't want to do anything to mess it up prior to kicking it, so that you know that level's gonna have a comeback for it. Though lawsuit. We all know what the comebacks are nowadays. A lawsuit. Oh no, he's falsely representing it with a fake used lorry that new out of the box would have worked fine. That's the only reason I wanted to buy a new out of the box one, was to open it and install it and kick it. But I ain't about that, spending a couple $100 for a video that may or may not do anything. She also had one of their keypads, because they have like a separate keypad, similar to other companies like Ring and all that. It's supposed to work the deadbolt, and they said it never worked. Like literally never worked. Hey.
I was wondering if you could help me trying to find something to work with this. So it's I need a deadbolt that's has the same dimensions.
This, because this broke?
No, it's the barrel. It's smaller than the normal ones.
Oh, you have to re-drill it.
Re-drill it. I'm saying this.
Alright, you'd have to re-drill the hole
Where?
in the door. Goes through a door.
No, it goes into a slot. It goes into it's like a bracket, but the bracket it's the same. It's the exact.
The part this goes through
Mm-hmm.
this is too big.
No, that's the right size, but I guess one from like the store is too big, from like a big box store.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, these are all standard diameter.
Is it?
So what's the problem with this?
That's the one I need to replace. This is fine, and it's just I need to replace it.
Okay.
They lost the key.
We can rekey this to a new
Can
key.
you?
Yeah.
Okay, I'd like to do that.
Okay. How many keys do you need? Comes with 2, and it's you don't have the existing key,
No, I don't.
so it's $12. Comes with 2 keys, and they're $275 each.
Okay.
How many?
2.
Just the 2. Okay. Give me about 2 or 3 minutes.
Okay.
Got 1296 for you, sir. Anything smaller? I don't think I can break that. Credit card?
I can go next door and see if I can break it.
Yeah, I don't know if they have it or not, but I don't have the change for it.
Yeah,
Okay.
what's that? I just need a couple copies.
Okay. Two.
Yeah, two would be great.
Plain silver key.
Yeah, that's fine. How long y'all been here?
For about 54 years as a locksmith.
Okay.
Got a card?
Yep. Debit card.
Alright, you can tap or insert it right there. %, somebody that does locksmith work. 100%. That's who those NSPs call nowadays. He went to probably 3 different stores trying to find that rim cylinder. If you drive fast enough, you can go through a roundabout. That's true. James was here earlier. It's his wife's birthday. Yeah, Robert, going back to that Cobra fly, I had to see if there were any Nipex comments. Not that we were talking about Nipex. I saw him. It's got a long pointy nose, doesn't it? Very interesting. I'm not entirely sure how useful they would be. I mean, I can't see them replacing my regular Cobra style. And I can't see them like being a regular, like I've already got the twin grips. I've already got the level lock just did something. Interesting, but I don't know if I want to I don't know if I want to deal with that. I don't know if I want to get one because I don't like my twin grips. I always grab my engineer pliers. I don't know why. Maybe I just haven't given them enough chances. I gave them a few chances, but there's something about the engineer pliers I like better as far as screw removal. So to put it with a fine point, long nose, cross between a needle nose plier, which I've never liked. I've never liked needle nose pliers. Don't know what it is. Hate them. I've got 53 of them over here hanging above my thing. They're a necessity, but I hate needle nose pliers. And Bridget, with all of them you already have, like, why do I need that when I've got other things? The needle nose part of it, I'm just going to go grab a shitty pair of needle nose pliers from somewhere. Probably the $1 one from the bin at the bottom of Harbor Freight, just because they were $1. And they're there. Whichever one's closest is what I'm going to use for that. If I was using it to do a broken screw removal, I'm going 100%. I'm going to my engineer pliers, and I've only got the small green handled ones. But it's duplicates of everything I got besides that, and that angle head is kind of like a pair of pliers that, you know, I've got that funny one. In fact, I did a short on it. It's like a huge angle pair of pliers. It's in my truck. And I actually do have it sitting right there in handy grab zone. What are you doing, dude? Oh, we got a camera down. Which camera? If you're going to the shoe shop, you're not going to the shoe shop. Oh, that camera was working. Wait, which camera was down? The other camera? Shit. There was nothing never wrong with that camera, was it? Oh yeah, it's dead. You guys not there. Was this one dead too? No, it's still alive. Amazing. Yeah, I just don't think I'm going to get that one. Sorry, Jimmy. Didn't mean to. It was totally my bad. You know that's dang it, Wes's camera too, technically. That's that one. That's that one. It's amazing. All four are up. Yay! So we're going to go back here to the 5th camera, and once I get it hooked up, and who's here that wants a box of some shit? Because I got some shit. Oh, hold up. Let me show you some other thing real quick. What did I do with it? This is for Zach. Was asking about, speaking of Nipex, the parallel jaw, I keep wanting to say engineer, pliers wrench. Go to face. Why is that not working? What the heck's wrong with you? Well, that's just not fun. My push button scene change thing crashed. turn it off and turn it on. There we go. Fixed. Ooh, look at you. And then look at, doesn't focus very well, but doesn't look like a whole lot's wrong with it, right? Oops. And a 5-pin too. How useless is that? A Medico, is this an M3? It's an M3. In 5-pin? What? I didn't think that was even a thing. I don't sell Medico, but I didn't know 5-pin Medico M3 was honestly a thing at all. So I've got another stuff back here. So we're going to give the mod something to do by doing a giveaway in a minute. So we've got a lot of international subscribers. There's problems with shipping international still. A, it's fairly expensive. B, some of the stuff that we have is not worthwhile. What I'm probably gonna do here is, you know what I want. Let's see what I'm gonna do. Let me think about this for a second. Did those points ever get reset? They did get reset. It's definitely open to anybody in the US who wants the crap. I'm going to do a medium flat rate box, which has to stay in the US. I can't ship out a medium flat rate box to anybody because that costs like 75 bucks. Easy. I'm not about to do a $75 giveaway right now. My cost alone, not to mention what I put in there. But I can probably swing at some point. We can fill a small flat rate box with some select cylinders if an international person wins. So depending on really who wins the box as to what you'll get. So what I'll try to do to make it worthwhile is I'll try to put some of the better, a couple of better cylinders, because I'm not about to send. The problem with me sending out crap, right? Hello.
How you doing?
Good. What can we help you with?
Got a key that's stuck in there.
Okay.
Don't know exactly how to get that out.
Was that the key that fit this?
Yeah. One of the two. I still have the other one.
You still got one?
Yeah.
Okay. You want to check
it.
your other key? I don't know if you'll be able to get an extra key made for these.
Oh yeah.
Do you want to try?
I don't have it with me.
Oh.
It's at the house. I'm sure it's fine. Thank you. How much owe you?
5 plus tax, $5.40. You want to do card or cash? double-sided little dinky cabinet lock. Yeah, we'll figure that out. We'll just see who wins first. Only in America. I knew you were going to say something about that. I had no idea. I thought there was no such thing as a 5-pin Medico. I thought literally they all came 6-pin regardless of what you wanted or not. If you want to make it 5-pin, that's on you. But like, where does that come along? Anyway, it's stripped out. It ain't never going to be used anywhere else in use, because it had to come out of the door because it was the only door I could get in. So guess what, Jason? Had to remove it. Thank you, Pliers Wrench. I'm pretty impressed with Medico's metal right there. You can definitely see something happen, but honestly, compared to, there's a nice little flat right there, but if you put that back on the door and put it in a shielded, you know, thank God it wasn't in a shielded thing, right? So yeah, I already have a large mix of cylinders that are ready to go that are kind of more the special ones. So I don't know. Let's just figure it out. Let's go over here and look. Make sure and switch the mic too. Don't forget to switch the mic, Jason. Some say this one's better than the mobile mic. The points got reset. I know, it's so rude. Ugh. You know what? Hold on. Let me figure this out. Where can I put this? Put it right under the drill press. That's a great spot for it. Come here. Come here. Alright, let's make sure everybody's okay. That replaced the level lock. Okay, volume okay? Y'all can hear me all right? All right. All the ducats in a row. So this is to the point where I got to get the rest of it. I've already done one run. I need a garbage bag or box. I don't have any spare boxes. Haven't been giving them all away. does. Just the other day, she came back from across the street and she was like, hey, I'm going to grab these spare boxes because somebody's kid's moving into college and she needs them. And then she gave away like a bunch of my boxes. We'll save the best for last. This actually won't take all that long. We got to siphon out all the good screws and metal from some of these. But this bin, and all this is good cylinders. So this is getting way too full right here. I don't know if you can see it, but all those are decent picking cylinders. So really, in the U.S., the first box that I'm going to put together, which is, hold on again. Where is my Jupe? I guess I don't have one. Hold on. Alright, now I got a whole pile of new bins up here. I don't know why you didn't say something. Jason, you got a whole pile of new bins up there. Oh, yeah. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and get out all the good stuff. Throw away all the bad stuff. Oh, looks like I did some drilling there. Screw's good. This guy. So sometimes it's like things like this. I don't know if you guys that do really are mostly into like the lock sport side. That I know y'all are here. This is obviously a Locksmith channel, but I know there's a lot of y'all that just do lock sport. Like there's things like this that work just fine. That some people I see get and mount on stands to do different things or whatever. The problem with this guy was it had to be replaced because the dogging, when you turn the key and you push this down, when you turn the key and turn it the opposite way, it pushes that down and holds it in so it's dogged. They never dogged this one, but for some reason one of them got loose so that when people would hit the door, it's stuck in because it's just floopy. So these are normally the type of things, and it just floops out of the way. There's no real good way. Maybe grab a pair of pliers and squeeze that, but we're not going to do that. You know, that little part right here, I could rip it off because they never dog it. They just get a new one. I probably should have ripped the one out of there, but what if they have to dog it for a reason? Then I remove their ability to do that. So that's one of those things that just gets replaced. Do I want to give it away? Does it need to go, like, there's no use in it to me, and I don't really see a use in it, but then some people come along and are like, well, heck, I would love to mount that to be able to practice my shimming skills. I don't know. Shimming skills. You kind of got to have the frame to practice your shimming skills, too. Same thing with these, you know, it's a deadlock. Yeah, nasty. It's scrap metal to me. This guy has a little best cylinder in there that's worn out as hell. I thought about trying to resave that or put it in maybe this bin, but there's only like so much that can fit in a flat rate box. Door bolt occupancy indicator. Oh, we did a video on this. This was the ones from that video. Good dust cup. always threw these rings out. One day I was on a job putting in some locks for somebody, and I literally needed one of those, and I realized I always throw them out. And all of a sudden, here I need one of these, and guess what? I've never saved one. I never put one of these in, like, my Schlake. So now there's a couple of these, at least, in my Schlake kits. These are not brass anymore, I don't think. Oh, might be. No, cast brass. Cast or brass? What do you think? It's non-magnetic. We're going to say brass. I don't know if it is. And then, yep. So these are here. Good, definitely good. Strike box. It was a bathroom. Who needs a... I guess if you're wanting to put in, to make damn sure somebody doesn't come in, I guess you could do all that for a occupancy indicator deadbolt, but you would think in most commercial situations that you don't want it hard to get it kicked in by the fire department, because literally if it's getting kicked in, it's more than likely going to be by the fire department. This is some brass parts. I need to scalp these out and put them in the brass bin. So why? I know it's just the basis of the deadbolt is like that, so that's literally kind of how the deadbolt comes anyway, so it's kind of just included as is, but look, there's a security core. This is one of those things where I'm like, I could take the time and cut this out, pull it out, drop it, and have this core separate, which I probably would end up doing. I'll just use an angle grinder to cut this off and then yank it apart, because if I send this whole thing, that takes up a lot of room, right? I don't want to take up that much room. Same thing with all these. I don't want to spend the time picking this shit. This is like a freaking canard lock. Not worth it. But we do have some more Medico over here. Ooh, I got really lucky on that Medico job, besides being able to get the what was going on with this guy? Oh, there's the keys for that cylinder. We'll save those together. Cylinder actually has a spot. That's the wrong cam for that. These are still good, can be used. This guy is... I should have honestly left this with the customer, because she ordered her own. And, if she wants to send it back, I guess it's going to be on her to find a box for it. But this is all the Yale parts, and she's got a doorknob in here as well. So let's put this right here. I'll probably keep this box around for just a couple of weeks, just in case. Her deadbolt. This is actually a good doorknob still, from what I understand. There's nothing wrong with it. So it can probably be, and it's the Schlage J series knob. I probably installed this a number of years ago. So, latch is getting a little wonky, but for a $5 lock. There's that strike for that level. So they had this for the latch strike. They put this for this part, and they didn't have anything for the actual strike. So you notice one thing about that level lock strike is, hey, it's super thick. Kudos. Super kudos for how thick it is. They did include long screws. They hit all the check marks. But it has to be this for that round bolt to go in there. Definitely have to keep the strike for that video, right? Because otherwise they're going to say, oh, you didn't include the strike. No. Get this out. We can actually dump all the screws in there. There we go. And this. Shove this in here and then throw this in the back. Typically I'll keep electronics boxes for You know, as long as it takes for me to make a mailbox more pile pretty big. So we're just gonna flip that over there so it doesn't go anywhere. Nope. We're not keeping that one. So, is that worth it? You know, does that go in this bucket for a giveaway? Like, I don't know. There's nothing wrong with it. All right, let me catch up on these comments, see what y'all are saying, and we'll like do some kind of freaking giveaway or something. I throw these out because they're not like that. Screw these small ones. Again, shitty. I think this is a LSDA. It's only shitty because it's old, right? What's this? Oh, there's a latch. That's $14, man. Minimum. Retail, $30. Or installed price. Because it's usually installed. Alright, coming up. Let's, get rid of that. Okay. Nope. Don't want any plastic in your... Oh, shit. That probably needs to stay with that box, doesn't it? Alright, here we go. Look at this guy. Oh, no. So this is a... part of the lorry lock, but this is a Schlage ND lever. Look at that guy with what we would presume to be a 5-pin Medico cylinder because it was on the same building. So in this situation, this is how much is this lock, y'all? Somebody here knows the approximate price of this guy with that Medico cylinder. Spit it out. Is it doing me any good? Not really. If somebody could remove the core, then they would have a 400. I know that they make an ALX now. This one's been kind of discontinued or whatever. But whatever the case is, it's a $500 lever. There's another screw in here somewhere, I thought. And then here, this is a Best. No, is it? No, that's an MTS. Fuck you, MTS. I hate this company. MBS, sorry. MBS cylinder. Again, I don't know what their lever handles are. I'm sure they've got their own pricing. It's kind of a copy of like a Corbin Russ one almost, except it's actually got good metal there. Maybe Best a lot. I think this is like a Best copy. Like the MBS bros got mad at Best and decided to make their own company. Yeah, I could try to pick it to core. That looks like a funky keyway, but that's going to be one of their keyways. It does me no, and its storeroom function. Luckily, none of these were locked. They were just standing wide open going, hey, Jason. And since it was a property that had shut down and somebody else had taken it, I was like, you know what? My customer ain't going to want me to do nothing but take these off. If somebody closes this door, we're screwed. If somebody closed that door, we're screwed because there's bulletproof glass separating it the only other way in. I was trying to see where that other screw went there. This is the rest of the lorry deadbolt that had a mortise cylinder in it. Where is that mortise cylinder? We actually have a perfectly good mortise cylinder somewhere. So once I find that, anyway, long story short, is we're going to give some of this away. Like, that's going to take up a significant amount of room in a flat rate box. You put that in there, you're not getting a whole lot else. This guy, I guess I'm going to say I don't care about that screw. Yeah, that's an expensive lever handle right there, honestly. I wouldn't mind keeping, oh wait, we're missing a part. Oh no. It is not complete. Is it still in here? There it is. There we go. And actually has a 2 3/8 latch too. I know one thing. This Schlage what is that? That's the MBS latch. Where's the other latch? Well, heck and heck. I know I've got the other latch somewhere. It's probably still in the truck. So lastly, I got that. Let's get this. These are about full enough to take. I've already gone through them both. So they're all good to go. Hey, be right with you.
A 25-year-old iron bar door, security door.
Okay.
And I picked up a lock or a doorknob from Lowe's. I got some pictures of it. And it just doesn't, everything fits into
The latch part doesn't go in?
yeah. This is tell you.
For the doorknob? No, it's an everyday thing. Do you have the doorknob or the deadbolt? The deadbolt's usually what won't work.
Deadbolt's fine. I was gonna replace the deadbolt, but it's still fine. It was a door knob. Like my mom couldn't turn the knob, like
Yeah.
it was just loose,
Right.
so she couldn't open the door. This is the original.
Most doorknobs. Oh, so you haven't already tried to get a new one yet?
Yeah, we already replaced it with a newer one. But that part there just won't stay in. Like you can shut the door, but it won't lock in. You can just push the door open with your finger.
Yeah, that's you gotta route the frame with a file or something to make it catch. New lock's not gonna do anything there.
Well, the frame.
Or you have a non-keyed version here, and that's a keyed version, so that may be the difference.
Well, the only knob I saw that was non-keyed was like inside door frame, like a closet door. Or
Yeah, you can still use them outside there.
But we tried that and it was still the same thing. Like it
You're
was.
gonna have to file that hole down in the frame, because any lock is gonna do that.
Yeah, well, this is the way it was. They kind of bored it out when they made it.
Right, you can see how it's pressing. See that mark right here where it's trying to hit? See how it's worn out? You just need to come in and cut out that
This here?
part. Yeah. You would come in and just cut here with a file or a rotary Dremel. We have these router bits that we use that you can get like a hardware store. I don't even have any up here, but drill mounted router bit that you can use, or a Dremel, or even file. Worst case scenario, if that's going to be the only way to repeatedly putting in a new lock's not going to do anything. It's still going to do that same problem.
Okay, so, well, because we put the kind of thing, striker plate. on
Yeah,
there.
you don't need it for that.
And we were thinking it doesn't have anything to hit on to, so we tried that and that didn't do anything either.
Yeah. hardware store sells something similar to this, and you just mount it in a drill, and we'll use it as a file, rotary file, to route it. Just mount that in a drill and just route it down. That's going to be your only way to fix that problem. Or a hand file is kind of hard to do with that wood there. Dremel, cutting disc and a Dremel. If you have a,
I have a Dremel, I just don't know if I have a bit that would grind it down enough.
I would get the fiber reinforced cutting discs for that, which I know they have at DeVille hardware store. If you already have the Dremel, that'd probably be the easiest way.
See, I have a cutting disc. That might be too large for that. Okay, but doing it should take care of the issue.
It's an everyday thing.
Really? One thing she mentioned the other day, the way it's made, she's saying it's not a secure lock. Is there anything to do for it? To improve?
Well, the doorknob, but the deadbolt is the security, as long as the deadbolt extends. And while you're doing that, you also need to make sure your deadbolt is extending all the way into its hole. Because if it doesn't, it's not doing anything. So you'd have to drill out the hole for the deadbolt. Most bar doors that haven't been properly serviced, especially when they're sagging a little bit like that, have to have it routed out. Which we do come out and do all that, so if you wanted to set up an appointment, you could have it done Monday through Friday sometime.
How much you guys charge for that?
Where is it located? Okay. Yeah, 5-pound ND lever to Australia would probably cost $100 by itself. Going back over the comments while I'm sitting here, just to see what's up. Doesn't Medico have a protective coating to prevent acid attacks? I don't know. Never heard that, but Yeah. Throat's getting sore. It's 12:50. We gotta get this giveaway on, right? Oh, Kim's gonna be mad at me. It's alright. She'll be alright. Box number 1. If domestic wins it, you get the big box. If international wins it, you won't get the big box. You'll get a surprise small box. How about that? Now, if you're in a country like where Rune is, where their mail is very particular about contents, which all of them are, but not to point you out, but there are a few subscribers from your area. They have a really ridiculous problem with having to the stuff that you have to jump through. And don't forget, you may have to pay, like some of these things we're able to ship and pay the fee, pay the customs fee. Like Stamps gives us an option now where, like, if we ship to Canada, I don't know if it's just Canada. So Canada's definitely open. Not as far as the big box again. Big box only US. Which means you may not get a cool, you know, big ass block or whatever, but it's just the way of the world. But we can make a small flat rate box with just some cylinders in it if you're like on the Locksport side of it. So here's what we will do first. M3. You know, it's kind of a shame because I don't do M3, but it would, you could probably make a key for this and it would fit that. So if I give this to somebody, and I've actually got another cylinder. I don't know where the hell it went. It was a Lorry deadbolt that was unlocked there with a 6-pin cylinder. Oh, here it is. Look at that. There's a brand new 6-pin cylinder. So now I'm confused. Does this 6-pin cylinder have any... I can answer that. Does this 6-pin cylinder have a 5th pin in there? 6th pin in there. I would think the front door and the interior front door would be keyed the same, right? Oh, you cheated! You cheated! You at 5-pin all the way. So that 5-pin key fits this guy as well as that lever handle. So it's a shame to break them up, because if there's somebody that can do Medico that can just make a key from this cylinder, then they'll have a whole nice new handle. They won't have to pick it or anything. They just make a key for it. Anybody here do Medico that literally has that ability before I just give it away to somebody who doesn't have that ability? I don't know. You don't disassemble till 23 past 11? Because the shipping was several times more expensive. I know, like, I have so many Quickset cylinders, but I'm not going to spend $75 to send Quickset and Defiant cylinders or doorknobs to somebody even though to them it may be an interesting thing since they don't ever run across it. It's a fine line. I've been shipping shit out to y'all for years. At this point in time, it's hard to figure it out. So you can just decode the pins, but I don't have the key blanks. Like, if you don't have the key blanks to make the key, what point is it? You can decode the pins all you want. And I just recently took this off. Obviously, this guy's not going to get used again. I don't know. This 5-pin will make it easier to pick on the ND, and you could switch it out with another cylinder, or I could just keep this and that and sell it on eBay. Shit, I may do that. I can make the money for shipping. That'd be a good idea. SE lock and key. We are. So yeah, I could take this cylinder, state in an eBay auction that it's 5-pin, and hey, you have a slightly used, it's been used for a while, but there ain't nothing wrong with it, ND series lock and cylinder for $150, and then use that money to pay for international shipping for a big box. There's so many possibilities. Let's just go get some shit in a box though, right? I know I can cut them, but I've never tried sourcing the blanks. And I don't know. Do I care enough to do that? Not really. I'm not going to resell them, even if I can get blanks for them. Oh, you said you can't find a source. I don't think they're gonna cut the. I don't think they're gonna be. They may be. There's a lot of stuff out of patent that you still can't buy keys for, right? So it does me no good, honestly. So this. Here we go. Let's go back to the work camera. Work camera. Who do you say work camera? MB. No, what that's not MBS. Who's it gonna be if you can pick this bad boy? You would have a perfectly decent, shitty storeroom function lock. Wait, was this the? No, that was it. Why do I have 2 MBS latches? I think the Schlage was on a 2 3/8 back there. Here we go. There you go. That's good. That's good. That's good. What about that? What about a Sargent cylinder? Yeah, I don't really care about that. I mean, so go ahead now. Everybody stop commenting, please. I don't have. Oh, I do have the mobile comments still over here. Everybody stop. Stop. Or you can have that Secura key too. How about an RB? That's stupid. It's this cylinder is missing like 4 pins. I know it's only got like 2 pins in it, so that's not a big deal. Plus it's an A keyway. So see, like Wiser, there's that. This was in a video, y'all. Old Wiser, yellow Wiser. Like, compared to some of this other stuff, that was in a video too. It's actually a good core once you get the yellow paint off of it. I mean, it's whatever. It's like whatever and stuff. You can see I go through quite a few of those. But I don't know who wants them. So whoever wants that kind of stuff that's in this box, post in the comments now. Clear the comments. Stop posting anything for just a minute so the mods can keep track of it. Right now, if you go ahead and post in the comments, I'm interested. That's it. Just put I'm interested. Everybody hold comments until we're done for about 2 minutes while I fill up the rest of this guy. I'm interested if you want. if you're interested in this kind of crap. I mean, stuff. Let me go over here. I've got some other stuff that somebody else has sent. Oh, there's another circle. There's another plus thing. No, that's silly. So, like, this whole thing right here has this, I don't even know what that is. I think Joseph Douglas sent me that. What else is down here? Ooh, look at that best guy. It's the best. It's better than the best. It's the best. Good Lord, this is like a 50-pound box already. That was a cylinder. Yeah, so was that. I do have one other thing. Hold on. Go ahead. I'm interested if you're interested. We're going to pull the drawing here in a minute, so you only have a mere minute left on that. While I come over here and search for something real quick. I'm interested in this. We're gonna just go ahead. I'll tell you what. Domestic only. We've got it. Well, we're going to do a separate thing for international. It'll make it easier. Just if you're international, you've already posted. I can't ship that obviously international, but I do have some good stuff in here that I will send you. I've got some like, you know that there's a Medico, fake Medico core. So we'll do one of those just separately. So that right now really is, if an international person wins this drawing, then we'll, like I said, we'll shift it. It's okay. Just everybody vote. I'm interested. Almost done. You got like 20 seconds left. 20 seconds left. I'm interested. If you are in the bathroom right now and you come back to the stream and you're like, holy shit, man, I just went to get a Coke and use the restroom and I missed out, then that sucks for you, I guess. So you should have been paying more attention. There's an LSDA deadbolt. What else? Anything else I can come up with? I don't know. You know what? I will put in the, even though you're Locksport, most only Locksport, I highly encourage everybody to learn how to drill things. And, you know, if you're interested in advancing beyond just doing that sort of thing and you want to maybe do other stuff or expand your horizons, this will help. Obviously, I'm not going to ship it like that. Obviously. Lastly, what else do I have? Do I have anything else? That's a pretty full box. You know, one thing I can grab is, let me find it. I think I got a whole bunch of crap in the back here. Holy moly, when did this happen? So I just came upon a very sad situation back there, y'all. It looks like I had a box fall over when I wasn't paying attention. No idea. Do you want an electric strike? Oh, sorry, Lockforce door marker. I didn't mean. Okay, you're okay. But did you die? You know, this has been back there forever. Could I possibly use this in the future one day? Not really, because it's got a little issue right here in the retainer. It's a little catchy, and it's probably worn out as hell. But it's, I mean, that's $100 cylinder nowadays, right? Oh, but you know what? We do have to throw in quick sets. I think that's it. So that's it. Contest over. You're done. Mods, please go ahead and get ready for the drawing, which we will do. I'm assuming the mods are going to just post them in order, and then we'll just do a random. Yep, that'll work. All right, so this box is a giveaway. Oh my God, that's heavy. The UPS guy's gonna be like, no, bro, no, bro. All right, contest over. Go back to discussing whatever you'd like to discuss. And we're going to go ahead and do a roll. We've got a few overseas guys here. So, yeah, we're just going to depend on the luck of the roll. Again, I don't know how I'm going to match that for an overseas shipment, but I will. And I'll include a Lockforce door marker in that, too. Because, who knows? I guess we just got to see who wins. Okay, mods, y'all ready for me to go ahead and do a, okay, Rune's still checking. Good job. Thank you. Appreciate that, Rune. As always, everybody give a handout to the mods for all the work they do behind the scene. Appreciate it. Dang it, Wes and Rune. Actually, I don't know if Dang it, Wes cut out or not. I think he's still here, but I hadn't been paying attention to chat, so I don't know. And we've got a bajizzy coming in right now, so hey.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are y'all?
Good.
Need some keys made. Okay, you don't have to take it off. You don't have to take it off. Definitely about to break. Alright, 351. There we go. Thank you, sir. Y'all have a good weekend.
Thank you.
All right, we ready to go on how we want to do a random number generator? Frozen camera again? Is that one? Yeah. Stupid camera. Stupid camera. We have 15 and Dave is too late. Dave A threw in too late. Dave A. We'll give it to him. Dave A's been around a minute. We'll throw it in for Dave. So 16 for Dave. this camera frozen? Or is that camera frozen? This camera isn't frozen, is it? Doesn't seem to be. See you, retired Richard boy. Night Owl popped in when I made the door forcer. He's alright. He commented about the door lock thing. We sent him one. I think we did. Did we? Pretty sure I sent him one. I'm sure I would have. Sent out a bunch, so I'm pretty sure I didn't keep track of who I sent them to. Maybe I need to... Damn, I think I did. Pretty sure I did. I might have to get Kim to check that next week. Alright, so 1 through 16. Comment, random number generator. Again, do we trust her to do this? I guess we can. Granger ad to pay for the box. Yeah, he seems to be alright. Alright, I'm going to set off everybody's... Hey, Alexa. Give me a random number between 1 and 16.
Here's your random number. 11.
11. Now, let's see.
You're on the ball. Any plans for that lucky number?
Shut up, Alexa. No, thank you. Goodbye. Goodbye. You can stop listening now. You're good. So if 11 is international, by the way, number 11, you had to have read the rules in the description. I'm forced to say this via YouTube. For any contests, giveaways, etc., in the description of each and every live, you will see a long list of rules and regulations that you must abide by to conform to YouTube's policies based on contests and giveaways, etc. Stupid shit. All that stupid shit. Yeah. Read that stupid shit in the description that I have to post to legally do any kind of contest or giveaway. I'm Sushi really won that? He was the one interested in the things. So did he am I right? Wow. Talk about going to the right person if you really wanted one of those things. Listen, don't be teaching people how to bypass Adam's right locks. I get enough comments from people saying that we're sharing too much to the masses and that I should not be doing technical videos. For the love of God, please don't blame me if you decide to post videos on how to bypass an Adam's right dead latch lock, okay? That's all I gotta ask. Just leave me out of it. Unboxing videos is completely fine. I don't care about that, but if you decide to use it in any other types of videos for doing whatever, per YouTube's rules and regulations, I must inform you that I do not agree to be named in said videos, blah, 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 blah. I deal with enough shit. Hey. What can we help you with? Okay. Just one? You want to do plain brass or any of the colors? Plain. Any of the colors? Plain brass is $275. Any of those are $375. You can do any of the round shape heads.
How much is it gonna be?
$405 with tax.
What's my total?
$405
$405. Okay.
compared to $297 for a regular key.
I do this.
Do this one. And I have to film a video and leave today. I'm going to film a quick video on this special thumb turn cylinder I have. Is that it? Thank you, ma'am.
I didn't know y'all located over here.
Can I put it on for her? Thanks again. Have a good one. Hey, good. How are you?
I just need 2 of these made.
All right. You want to do just plain brass keys?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
How's business? Good?
Yes.
I'm talking to my son about all the changes. How will electronic locks, all that impact your business?
Causes a lot of lockouts. We have to replace a bunch of them often because of failure
So you
rate.
do that too?
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
If anything, it's only increased it.
Yeah, you do that, yeah. I worked with somebody that made the cheapest for the post office line. And ultimately, it went out of business, well, it went out of business, so. Not that many people rent them anymore.
We do a lot of post office box work as well. So,
Do you?
yeah. All right, you got $5.94 altogether. Need a receipt for it?
No.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Have a good
You
weekend.
also,
End of All Music has little hand fans. I know one of those cameras is frozen. Certainly is. So do we give a? It's. I don't care if you make a video on it. I'm just saying, hey, I got this from Jason at SE Lock and Key, and I'm going to use this to show you how to do this. I'd rather be left out. It's cool. I don't need the credit. You want it, it's yours from that point on. I don't care what people... I'm not like some people in here, but going to be like, this is... That's me angrily typing. This is too much information. You taught somebody how to make a key for a 1946 GM. Stop it. So, congratulations. Wait, what? Do we have some controversy? Hold up now. Shit. You have a question for me? Oh shit, we have controversy. So who won it? Evan? Crap. This is why. 19 is way up there. I know. There's been so many 1946 cars that I've had keys made for. Oh, man. That's going to suck. I don't know how I'm going to work that out. You didn't win. But so... Fuck. That's why I hate doing giveaways. Now it's on me, and I'm going to feel bad because Sushi said he won. Yeah, I do see you at number 2, Sushi. You're definitely not number 11. Well, dang, you wanted that thing. I'll tell you what. I'll make an exception. Since you said you wanted that silly thing and we've been talking about it, I'll send you one of those. I've got like 15 in there. I think I have your info. I don't know. I'll send you a couple of things as a conciliatory prize. Who really won, though? Evan? Evan won. Evan, are you here still? Shit, I can't scroll anymore. Hold on. My scrolly thing just... He was both 2 and 11. I know, don't make any technical videos on your learning channel. I'll see what I can do. I'll see what I can do. Let me make a note to myself. So Evan, are you here? Damn it. Speak out. Be like, yeah, I won. Or something. You still here? Let me go pull up my mod chat. I'm supposed to have open, but I've been slacking on it. Oh yeah, shit, you did, man. Yeah, I'll conciliatory prize you something, and then I'll make it something for you. I got you. It'll be all right. Evan, paging Evan. Oh my God, Evan left. Evan, how could you leave? Who was it? Let me write it down. Evan Evan, what was his whole name? Let me go back up. I got it. It's somewhere right there. Where is it? Yep. I believe... Oh, I can pin that message. I pinned it. Hot damn. I don't know if that stays, but... Alright. Well, we'll figure it out, and... It's okay. Yeah, it's okay. You didn't read the rules! It's okay. We'll find something. Don't fret about it too much. You may not get as many cool things, but Evan got a big-ass box, and I'll hook you up in some way. Even though I shouldn't because you broke the rules, but... No, I'm just kidding. Evan may have had to leave, or he's pooping, one of the two. I know it's funny because in this catalog it teaches you all about how to make GM keys. You know, because it's been a secret since 1990. True, these were the secret Locksmith magazines, but like, how hard is it to get this information? Just go to Jason's YouTube channel. Evan's been pinned. I pinned Evan, that way I wouldn't forget. But I've got a note. I am Sushi. Evan wins that box. I am Sushi wins a letter on how to enter contest on Jason's channel. Contest on Jason's channel. So, there we go. I got you, man. Shit, we're way over schedule. Damn! We need to go to this screen. Nah, I'm just messing with you now. It's okay. It's alright. I have plenty of shit that I can give away. And you know, honestly, I don't care about it, so yeah, we'll figure out something. We'll just say there's 2 winners. He must have just like bopped in and been like, I'm interested, bitches, and then I'm out, bitches. I think I've seen his name here before, so he's probably legit. SE lock and key. today. We're only open in store. Oh, thank you. All right. My God, it's your loss. Oh my God. Because I forgot to put batteries in my smart lock. Did we just not have somebody say something about that? Example A. I need somebody to come out and open my push button lock on my home. Good grief. Good grief. Did Dana even enter? I didn't see who all entered. I mean, I've got the screenshot right here. Where is it? Doop, 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 doop. I don't see Dana's name. That's why. That's why I didn't win. Anyway, thanks for tuning in today, y'all. You actually only joined a video call on Discord that was being restreamed on YouTube. That's funny. That's hilarious. Yeah, I gotta go film this video. I gotta get home early today, so I'm gonna be leaving a tad bit early, I believe. Congrats again to Evan, who's not here. Evan. Evan. Lock force disassemble. Obviously, Evan already did. He moved. Y'all have a great weekend. I gotta do this shit. So, congrats to Mr. Non-existent Evan. But, you know, there's still a possibility here. We're all thinking Evan won, but in reality, we were all fooled. There never was an Evan. And if there never was an Evan, and Evan never responds to us, and I don't have Evan's information, and Evan never comes back around and says, yo, I had to leave early because of something. And I'm like, yo, Evan, you need to send me your address so that I can send you the stuff that you want, even though you weren't here, to be like, woo. Then you may still get it, Sushi. I mean, keep your fingers crossed. It's happened. I've given away, what did I give away that one time? Like 2 years ago. I gave away something, and the MFer never replied to me. I never saw him again. It's like, what happened to him? God, we have had subscribers that have moved on, so I kind of feel bad if that happened. But, you know, sometimes that's why I don't ever do, like, giveaways on, like, videos, because there's a lot of people that are, like, bop in, kind of like Evan, bop in, and be like, I'm in, so if you post a YouTube video, I don't ever know, YouTube's kind of vague. They're like, oh yeah, he's a public subscriber. No, he's not. You don't know how long this guy's been. You don't know if this dude's going to watch your channel in a minute. That's why I do these giveaways kind of like snuck into these streams, right? I learned a long time ago, it's an extremely bad idea for me to post a giveaway in my YouTube video and post it as a regular video, because there's just going to be a bunch of people that don't really care about my channel that are just there for the giveaway. Evan. If there really was an Evan. It's okay, Sushi. It's alright. You've been here long enough that we know you're Sushi. We don't know what kind of sushi you are. Samu? 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 Is there a Samu? Shoot, I love sushi. I mean, your name just gets me right there. Sushi Evan. I was voting for you, man, up until I found out that you posted twice. But at least you're still here, right? Evan's not. Evan. Can't believe it. Fucking Evan. Evan's, I've seen Evan. I think Evan took some of the Lock Force tests too, actually. I think he I think he took. I want to say I saw his name floating through the Locksmith, which I gotta get diplomas out for that. I hadn't forgotten about that. In case you're wondering, still coming. Everybody's getting diplomas. Whoever did those, it just kind of got left by the wayside, you know. I'll get it back around to it. We need diplomas. We'll get them out soon. And I'm pretty sure Evan's somewhere. We'll see. Thank you for the thank you mods for the assistance on that. Rune sent me his thing so I'd always remember. You're not a fan of sushi? Oh, some people aren't. I personally love it.